evening, I'm wearing blue as inspiration, foreshadowing for what we're going to be referencing in today's Show Some Character Project video. And in case you were unfamiliar with my Show Some Character Project, it is where I am taking your guys' drawings, painted birdhouses, I don't know, taking things that you guys make and turning it into a living, breathing body paint canvas. I thought we would take today's inspiration from water. And this drawing was done by Charcoal Charades. For once a username I have no problem saying. How dare I, really? Because people call me Madeyewlook when my name is Madeyewlook. People can't say my name right either. Charcoal Charades. As always, all the products I use will be listed somewhere on the video. Also, please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you enjoy my videos. And as of the last several videos, leave your rating of how you think I did replicating Charcoal Charades artwork in the comments below. 1 being, Lex has never seen this piece of art in her life. 10 being, she did her very absolute best and tried to get it as close as possible. 10 being, she definitely painted herself blue. Ah yes, another cute little paper intro. Shout out to my plant from Home Goods. I'm first starting out by trying to measure my head. Then I thought to myself, better actually do this correctly, erase this, and properly use my head measuring tool that is in my possession that I just couldn't find. I then measured out my face, trying to leave enough room for the wave, checked that, cut that out, looked at it and realized I did not have enough room for the top of the wave, so I backed my face up, cut that out, and actually got it correct this time. A lot less hectic than the last video. Using a Sharpie, I then tried to get the approximate wave size, and drew a little wave to make it more official. I didn't even bother double checking it because at this point double checking things really just causes a crisis. Now the shape that we're really going for is going to be this moon shape right inside of it, not necessarily the hair on there. It's backwards. It's backwards. It is backwards. This is the side that we're supposed to be on. Yes. I then roughly sketched in the tops of the waves, which you cannot see anyways, tried to fill it in with light blue colored pencils so you could see. It did help a smidge bit, which didn't really matter anyways because I'm going to be filling in the edges using the light blue colored pencil, just lightly fading it out on the edges. Going into my big bucket of acrylic paint, which you are not going to use on your skin at all, I tried to pick out the colors that best match the photo, which turned out to pretty much be 3 colors that we could mix together. Enjoy the backwards paint pouring because it is satisfying. Leave a comment telling me that that clip in particular is indeed satisfying. Using the cubby blue paint, I then filled in the wave and then went in with the light blue paints and really, honestly, just went back and forth until I really felt like it was starting to look like the wave, just blending the two together. I also soon came to realize I'm not sure I ever actually painted a proper wave before in my life. Like a legitimate, like trying to make an actual real looking wave. I've definitely done water paints before, but I just can't recall. Maybe I'm lying, I'm not sure. I'm then going to dry my wave, which is going to make it wavy, if you will. Cut it out, and then I also reheated it, and I'm just going to lay something flat on top of it to hopefully flatten it out as much as I possibly can because the paper does buckle when you add paint to it. It's not the thickest paper in the world. I also kept my supplies out knowing that I was going to have to do some touch-ups later once I actually had it on my face. You could see from my facial expression I am very confused as to where I'm actually going to start on this paint. Reason being because the entire thing is blue. I ultimately decided that a good place to start would be first off using body paint in colors as close as possible to the wave that I just created. I then did an ombre effect going up my body, figuring this would be the easiest place to start before just adding in all of the water details. Water is very difficult to explain in a tutorial because it's really a lot of just mixing different blues together and trying to figure out where the highlights are hitting the water, where the shadows are hitting the water. And because I'm using a direct reference, I'm actually trying to figure out where their water is hitting all of the highlights and the shadows and the waves. So I did this entire body paint using a light blue, a regular blue, and then mixing the regular blue with black body paint or mixing the other blues with white body paint to get a lighter tone. Enjoy your rock wave. For my face, I'm first going to go ahead and prime my eye. I'm then laying down a white eyeshadow over my entire lid and using a blue shadow around the inner corners and outer corners of my eyes. Using that same blue eyeshadow, I'm also adding some shading to my nose, underneath my mouth, and around the entire one edge of my face to get that outer blue glow. Using white eyeshadow, which is extremely satisfying as a highlight on this light blue paint, I am doing just that and highlighting my face, also trying not to get it in my nose. Going back with blue body paints and also a little mix of black in there, I'm just fading the color onto my lips. Filling my eyebrows in black, using white eyeliner to add a little detailing. Lining my eyeballs and applying my false lashes, then adding white eyeliner to the tips of the lashes, which I think was super effective, and I'm sure you could tell because I'm very excited about it. I was stoked because I was like, oh my god, this looks just like it. Using makeup adhesive, I then stuck the wave to my face and slicked my hair back. It's back in a bun. Now I knew when I painted this wave earlier that I was going to also be adding some body paint to the wave to help it blend in, as well as painting the hair onto my face directly. All the detailing in the hair is used with the exact same colors we've been using for the rest of the body, and just trying to make it look the most like hair that we possibly can. As well as keeping in mind that we're trying to blend the edges, so some of the colors are going onto the wave as well as on our face at the same time. And using some white body paints, I just added some final details, trying to get it as close to the reference photo as possible. Charcoal charades, I don't know about you, but I am 100% absolutely super stoked with how this turned out. I think it turned out beautiful. Not only is the painting, the original painting, beautiful, I love the way this body paint turned out. I love the way it looks in the form of a body paint. Rate this look 10 out of 10. I'm not even giving you the opportunity. Well, I guess I am, because I asked you to rate my look, but I'm giving myself a 10 out of 10 because I think it turned out great. I'm excited. Thank you, Charcoal Charades, for submitting this painting in the first place, and if you enjoy these videos, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. We are trying to reach 3 million in the Madeyewlook family. Also, be sure to check out the other Show Some Character Project videos, which I will link within this video as well.